Hey everyone, Eric here with the Lewis County Scoop. This is the first of what we hope is our weekly sit down where we just talk to local folks about what's happening around Lewis County. In this episode, Lewis County Scoop's Wes Sharp had a chance to sit down with President of the Lewis County Republicans, Rob Power, to talk about the February 28th Lincoln Days Luncheon. What it is, what people can expect, and why it matters for Lewis County. Before we get into that conversation, this very first Scoopcast is sponsored by Phillips Heating and Cooling. FHC is dedicated to providing residential and commercial customers with the best in service, installation, and repair. They take care of heating, cooling, plumbing, and septic tanks. Give Blake a call today at 573-822-4284. Alrighty then, with that being said, let's just jump into it. Here's Wes and Rob.
So, everybody probably knows it's Rob Powers. Some of you know him from the past, or you may know him from the present, but he's a great guy, and he's heading up the Lincoln Days that's going to be held in Canton, and I'm just going to have him kind of explain what's going on, what they're due, and what they're all about.
Well, thanks for having me. The February 28th at the Caldwell Building, we'll have an annual Lincoln Day event. It's a little different this year. This year is what they call whistle stop. The politicians that are running for office in this cycle will stop at Hannibal for breakfast in Marion County. They'll be at our place around 10:30 in the morning, and then they'll move on to Kirksville in the evening for the evening meal. But ours will be from 10:30 to basically about 1:30. 10:30 to 11:30 will be a social hour, and then we'll have all the politicians will speak. Got a pretty good lineup this year. Of course, we also have a meal, kind of a rundown of how things go. We'll have a social hour where you get to meet and greet the candidates. This year, we have Eric Schmidt, the United States Senator, of course, from Missouri. He's not going to be able to make it, but he's going to do a message for us. Scott Fitzgerald, the state auditor, is going to be here. David Wassinger, the lieutenant governor, is going to be here. Candidates for the Senate District 8, which we have Greg Sharp from Lewis County running, of course. Sarah Graff, who works in Sam Graves' office, and another individual named Dusty Blue from, I believe, Mexico, Missouri. Keith Gutehouse will be running for Greg Sharp's seat that he'll vacate because he's term limited out. He's from over at Knox County, really nice guy. He'll speak. And then also an individual named Jim Ingram, who is also going to enter the primary against Sam Graves for the U.S. Senate seat. And of course, we're going to have our own Lewis County commissioner speak. This will be the first time we've had them come since I've been involved to actually speak. And they're just going to give us a state of the county type thing. So
it sounds like you got some big names coming, and it'll be a pretty good day.
It should be a really good day, and it won't last a long time. Like our one in the evenings, a little more because we usually have a speaker because they have to move on. But it'll be really action packed. We'll have a live auction, maybe just a couple items. We have a pretty good silent auction. The meals are provided by Platt Daddy Barbecue. Jeremy and Kelsey will do the cooking. Of course, they donate all that, and John Wood's always been gracious enough at U.S. Wellness Meats, supplies all the meat. So that allows us to make a little money so we can do what we need to do to support our candidates and other things that we do in the community.
Is that basically what you guys do with this type of fundraiser? Is you give back to the candidates to run, or?
Yes, once the primary is over, we'll support that candidate financially. Signs, help them with whatever they need for ads. Usually, we'll give the campaign the money and they can do what they want. Now, some of them have just asked us to buy signs for them in the past, or maybe a newspaper ad. Do whatever we can do to help them with media to get the message out. We also spend the money for the Emory Geisendorfer Scholarship Fund. Emory was the past president for a long time. His family started a scholarship fund, and we've been able to keep funding that as we go. Each a student from Highland and from Canton, if they write the essay at the end, we always pick one from each school. I believe it's $750 or $1,000 a year. We try to support anything we can do with the Republican at Culver Stockton, that group, the county fair, the rodeo. We don't spend the money for a lot of other things. We are restricted a little bit on how we can spend it, of course, because it is, our mission is to support Republicans.
Right.
But in this county, I mean, I don't think we're like quite as polarized as we are in other parts of the country. You know, we're all a lot closer than we are apart, I think, in a lot of different things. So we welcome everybody to our event. Last year, as you guys know, we had Trey Lindsay, local guy from Canton, 20-year Navy veteran, 13 years with the in Navy SEALs. He was our guest speaker, and we packed the house. I mean, that was the fullest I've ever seen the Caldwell building for anything. And it was, it was Republicans and Democrats there to support Trey and the county.
That's good. It sounds like a great event to get people to know the candidates and get a good meal and have a good time.
Right. I mean, the candidates are really good. They're really open. They're easy to speak to. They'll all speak publicly for about 10 minutes, but the meet and greet is a chance to really get to know them. They'll be there probably a little before 10:30. And once they get there, we'll open the doors. That first hour to speak with them before we actually get started is the best time to interact with them probably, but they will give you an idea what their platform is going forward. Um, we also, I don't also want to leave out that, the people on the committee, I'm just one person. They do a lot of work to put this thing together. And it's a really well run event. And if you get a chance to come by, the meal's only $25 when we have it in the middle of the day. It's a little more when we have our speakers in the evening, which will be in the off year, which will be in 27 again. So if you get a chance, stop by and really check it out. You need to be educated on who you're voting for. And got three candidates for the Senate, and I know we have one from our county here. But part of the process is understanding what's going on with everybody that's running. That makes it a good open debate and election.
Yep. Sounds good. All right, Rob, we appreciate you joining us and try to push the product a little bit.
No problem. I appreciate you guys having us on. And like we say, the Republican thing, this is a county of faith, family, freedom, firearms, and farmers. So we live by the 5 F's up there. So we appreciate you guys having us on, and appreciate your support.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Rob.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.